Welcome to today's opportunity call where we are going to share with you a way that you can participate in our Project 2K. And I'll talk a little bit more about that here shortly. But those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Sierra Edwards. I am a Diamond Ambassador with this phenomenal company called iBuumerang. And I'm going to share with you a little bit of information about this company, the products and services that we offer, but not only that, the vision that we have with this project. And again, those of you that know who I am, I've been an entrepreneur for almost 10 years now, and I've actually been in a direct sales industry for over 10 years, right? Prior to me getting into this industry, I was a athlete. Fitness was honestly one of the biggest things that has changed the course of my life in a major way. And so I got into the fitness industry after 2 years in university, and I made some pretty good income coming out of school. Okay. I wasn't like most people where I had to work these, traditional 9 to 5 jobs, but I got into something that allowed me to, number one, learn some new skills. Number two, help me develop my communication and leadership skills. And then number three, be able to service and help other people. And so after a while, I got to a point in my life where I wanted to do something other than just have a full-time job and no life. How many of you can relate to me when it comes to that? Put relate inside the chat or in the comments, okay? And so I got really excited about really changing my lifestyle because honestly, I was frustrated. I had a full-time job, no life. I was robbing Peter to pay Paul, and I just didn't feel like that was fulfilling. I didn't see that being a part of my future moving forward. So what did I do? I made a decision. I want everybody to put the word decision inside the chat. I made a decision to do something different. But before I could do something different, I had to come up with a goal. I had to come up with something that would get me excited, but also be big enough to where I know that I couldn't do it by myself. And so when I made that decision, Naf, I made a decision to reach out to a guy who was 25 at the time, made some great income, had a significant lifestyle, traveling across the globe, and I wanted to know what he knew. Okay. And I sat down with that gentleman. I put my pride to my side. I put my ego in my pocket because I realized, ladies and gentlemen, that I didn't know what I didn't know. Okay. I didn't know what I didn't know. So therefore, I was not skeptical, but I was curious. And so I sat down with this gentleman. I told him my goals and what I really wanted to do. And he asked me this question. Number one, is what you're doing right now helping you achieve that goal? And my answer was no. He said, based upon what you're doing right now, is there anybody helping you achieve that goal? I said, no. He said, Tier, if you really want your life to change, you got to make some changes. He said, you got to change, number one, the things that you're doing. Number two, you got to change the way that you think. And number three, you got to change the people that you're listening to. And I said, well, at this time, hey, look, I'm open ears. Whatever you got to tell me, I'm open and I'm ready to receive. So if you're open and ready to receive the information I'm going to share with you, put ready inside the chat because this project is going to be fantastic. It's going to be amazing. Okay. But as he was talking about, changing the way that I think, changing the way that I do things, changing who I listen to, because at that time, again, I was making some decent money. Okay. But a lot of people in today's world, they don't have a money problem, Nelson. They have a mindset problem. Because most people, 96% of the world, don't know what a lot of money is. They've never experienced having a lot of money. And I got that really from my great mentor, Mr. Bob Proctor. At that time, this was about 8 years ago. I had no clue about personal development. I was not reading books that would help me improve my mindset or help me change my habits or help me change, my perception of myself. But Angelica, I realized that this was information that I needed. I want you to put that word down inside the chat, needed. I needed to change my circumstances. I needed to change my finances. I needed to change my environment. I needed to change my lifestyle. How many of you right now are in a position where you're ready to change your lifestyle? Not only are you ready to change your lifestyle, you are making a decision to change your lifestyle today. Okay. Because back then I was living in what we call the survival zone. Okay. I was trading my time for money. How many of you have been trading your time for money? And one thing that Mr. Bob Proctor would always say, Tierra, if you trade your time for money, you will work until you die. Why? Because time is things that we must experience. Time is an asset that we cannot afford to waste. How many of you can agree to that? Right? A lot of got you. Great. So if that's the case, why are you wasting or why are you spending all of your time working for somebody else and not working for yourself? This is why it's important, Naf, that you invest into yourself. Write this down. The more you invest into yourself will determine how much you value yourself, how much you can protect yourself. Okay. And so we have some, some very inspiring individuals that's on this line that probably want more than what they have right now. How many of you right now want more in your life? Put more inside the chat or in the comments. Okay. Okay. I see a few of them. Awesome. Well, you're probably like the 3%ers where you want success. You want to live in success, meaning you're taking care of yourself. You're taking care of your loved ones, right? You're doing what I like to call sowing money seeds. You're becoming an investor, right? That's what the M2 strategy is for. That's where 3% of the world is is taking their money, investing that money to make more money. Okay. I call it sowing money seeds. Sowing money seeds. Now, essentially, what do you need when it comes to being in a 3%? Number one, you need capital, meaning money. You need the resources, you need the financial resources to invest into your future. Okay. How many of you are in a position where you're like, hey, I want to have my own business. I want to, have my own, real estate. I want to have, land. I want to have stocks. I want to have all these different things. Okay, awesome. But you still need capital, which is money. What's the second thing you need? You need connections. Why? Because if you don't have the right connections, guess what you can do? You can waste your time and your money. That money can go down the drain. That's why it's important that you have connections. Write that inside the chat. Connections. You need capital and you need connections. And the last thing you need is experience. How many of you have business experience? Meaning you've been able to, develop a 6 or 7 figure, business. Maybe you've done, $10,000 in your business, which is still, something good, right? But what I've learned over the last few years is that 90% of businesses fail in their first 10 years. Okay. They fail. So what do I need to do? Well, I need to learn what to do with my money. Number two, I need to have a system to where my money can work for me. And then number three, I need to have an idea that will allow me to create the freedom and wealth that I want. That's why I teach people and I coach people on how to develop multiple sources of income or multiple streams of income. Okay. That's when you want to get into the 1% club, right? That's where 1% of the world is in significant zone, where you are multiplying your time and setting up multiple streams of income. Okay. Because what we do and how we make money today needs to be different, but it requires you to have a different mindset. Okay. And so, like I was saying, right, to do what you really want to do and how do you want to do it, you got to understand you can start with your own ideas, you can start with your own businesses, but you still need capital, you still need the connections, right? You need the resources. But again, most people, most businesses, they do what? They fail. So what I found is that you want to leverage somebody else's, right? As you can see, there's a lot of people that are in digital marketing or affiliate marketing, meaning they are marketing a product that is not theirs, right? They're marketing, something that, again, that's not tangibly theirs. They don't own it, but they can earn based upon the sales that's taking place. You can use other people's money, right? You can use other people's products and services, and you can work with people that have what? A successful track record. The individual that I decided to follow and work with is Mr. Holton Bugs. Now, this gentleman has a track record of helping countless people earn over $1 million in business. And not only just in business, but in income as well. Okay. Just like I was having my conversation with Miss Robina just a second ago. And I was talking about how all these people are personal development junkies, but they don't have the professional development to where they can take that information and they can actually profit from sharing that information. How many of you know some people that know all of this information, but they don't do anything with the information to where it makes them financially comfortable? Put me inside the chat. So that's why it's important that you keep an open mind to new information and new opportunities, because I want you to understand the word opportunity means giving yourself a chance to advance or improve. In your job, are you in a position where you can advance or improve every single day? Meaning your income can grow based upon your mindset and what you do every day to grow. If an answer is no, this is an opportunity to help you do that. And Mr. Bugs created iBuumerang. iBuumerang, I like to say that iBuumerang is a concept, or it's a law, honestly. A law basically stating whatever I sow, I shall reap. So in this business, and what I'll share with you after this, there's no promises and there's no guarantees that you're going to become rich. You're going to make a lot of money with us. But the only person that can determine that is the man or woman that's listening to my voice, right? Because as you can see, in 2019, we founded this company and we provided some proven concepts, some things that you're going to use each and every single day, where whether you're in London, whether you're in Kenya, whether you're in Norsham, whether you're in Indiana, it doesn't matter where you are, because it's a global opportunity. And I often tell people it's not about what you do, but who you are doing things with. Where you have an opportunity in a business model where it don't cost you 6 or 7 figures for you to get started. And only that, the income potential is uncapped. And I want you guys to put inside the comments TNT, TNT, TNT. We're talking about travel and trade. These are two concepts that will never leave this world. This is a business that everybody is participating in, whether they like it or not. Okay, so let's talk about it, right? We got a travel platform, right, that helps you save money when you travel. Then we have an educational platform that helps you elevate your finances, help you elevate your mindset when it comes to money. Let's talk about travel. Okay, we got our own travel platform called I Go for Less, where we give our customers a 5-star lifestyle for 3-star prices. where customers get a free lifetime membership. I want y'all to put the word free inside the comments. Okay. And not only that, how do we actually make money from this platform? Well, we make money when you save money. Tier, do you mean to tell me that I got to sell this? No, you just give it away. You give it away for free, right? You give, you give leads to, McDonald's and all these other, restaurants for free. Why don't you give people a free platform where you can help them save some money and you can get paid from what they save? You don't have to convince them or sell them anything. You just give it to them, right? And if you see something different, guess what? That's okay. But here's the deal. We have behind the curtain pricing, right? I always get people that ask me, well, what makes this different from any other brand? Well, what we have again is different. We save you money up front while other people are taking money from you up front, right? While we get our money on the back end. I said, you know what? Why don't I just try this for myself and see if I get some savings? Ladies and gentlemen, I thought this was too good to be true, but I paid $2,500 for a week at the Aria Hotel in Vegas. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I was able to save $569. How many of you would have loved to have $569 in savings and use that, throughout the duration of your vacation or your what you guys call holidays, right? Put me inside the chat if you would love to have that amount of money put aside to do what you really want to do, right? David said it. Okay, awesome. And all of that, I get rewarded for using my membership, right? Now, just imagine, let's say, Nelson was an individual that shared this platform with me. Guess what? He would have got paid 50% of how much I got saved, right? So you do the math. 50% times $569, that's how much? I think that's about what, 283 bucks or 84 bucks. So just imagine if I took those savings and I learned how to trade my money with it. I want you to think of the word trade as multiplying money. Okay. I was very skeptical about this idea many, many years ago. But again, when you're skeptical, it's because you really don't know what you don't know. And so what I learned about trading is it's something that will empower you to become recession proof, world event proof, and guess what? Job proof too, right? What is Forex trading? Forex trading is basically you learning how to multiply your money. We're talking about a $7 trillion a day market. Okay. Who can do it? Anybody. The governments, the financial institutions, aka the banks, and people like you and me, right? Where you can trade all different type of currencies. Now, why don't most people trade the financial markets? Well, because they're not aware of what trading really is. Most people think that it's a scam. Well, guess what? The banks have been scamming you all along, right? Let me ask you the question. When you were in school, did they ever teach you how to multiply your money? Did they ever teach you on how to invest your money to where it could produce more money for you? No, because guess what? The schools make sure that you don't, the banks make sure that you don't learn that. They profit, write this down. They profit off of your ignorance. Right? So what can you do? You can learn to leverage your money like the banks do. You can learn how to trade. So why don't most people trade? Again, most people are intimidated. Most people don't understand that they can learn, Fatima, how to multiply their money. The banks are doing it every single day. Why don't you learn how to do it? Well, it takes a little bit of time. Okay, you got time anyways. It's not about the time that you don't have. It's about the time that you do have that you can be productive with. I know people that got more degrees in a thermometer and they're not earning $4,000 in an hour. Okay, let alone $500 in an hour. But Tier, that seems pretty risky. Guess what? It is risky, but there's ways that it can be not risky by you doing the demo account, meaning you're not trading your own money, but you're still getting the experience of getting into the market. But how can you get over that, that nervousness or that intimidation? Here's the word: learn. Get educated. Okay. How can you do that? Join Elevate. Elevate is the best Forex and crypto coaching platform in the world. I am pretty biased about it because it has helped me become confident in learning how to snatch profits and create a lifestyle where I can travel and live and do what I really want to do. Okay. But here's a big deal. Okay. You can learn basics and you can learn advanced strategies from who? Our elite profit coaches. The beautiful thing about it is you got live and recorded videos available to help you learn at your own pace. What I love best about Elevate is that we have a whole community of individuals that are getting this information and they are snatching profits. They are elevating their income. It's not fun if we all can't have some. And I'm telling you right now, in this community, we got some people that win. Matter of fact, here's what I want to do. I want to introduce to you some individuals that are winning with us. One second.
Truck driver for, I don't want to say it, 38 years. So I recently retired after I sold my trucks. And my recent story where they asked me to come up, 2 days ago on Wednesday, I was sitting in my office and I said, I'm going to open up and see what Naz is doing. And Naz is a crazy thing. I love it so much because I trade the 1 minute and you don't know what that means. And it goes like this, like this. Really exciting. I was like, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to jump in. I went in a couple times, finished that day, maybe 20 minutes, $708. US dollars, that's right. So that's about 5 million Canadian. I've tried for the last few months to trade at least 2 days a week, and my target's to get 500 in each of those days. And so this morning, I was texting with my diamond tier, maybe 15 minutes, and I kept saying to him, damn, Darren, I just got $29. I just got 100. $244 in 10, 15 minutes when I was texting Tier. Now it's 100 again.
Damn, Tier, money.
Right? So what did he do? He earned $200 and something in 15 minutes while texting me. And then he made another $700 in a matter of 30 minutes while on a call with me. So, hey, I don't know if that means anything. Maybe talking to me will make you some money, right? But let me introduce you to Miss Vita.
Hi, my name is Vita Wooten. I'm a real estate agent and broker, which I have been for 27 years here in Metro Atlanta. I'm a mom. I have 5 children, 1 still at home. I have a husband, another business, so much to do. Super busy mom, sports, all those sort of things. I didn't think I had any time to learn anything new, but I did. I learned trading, and in 5 short months with a $1,000 initial investment, I was able to turn that $1,000 into $100,000. And then 2 short months later, that $100,000 grew to $200,000. So in 7 months, I took my initial investment of $1,000 to $200,000. I have the goals of retiring quickly. I don't want to stay in real estate the way that I hustle and grind daily. It's wonderful, but it's time to look for something else. Plus, one of my sons is in college, and that means he's looking for something to do as well. So guys, if I can do it, you can do it. That son is doing it. My 13-year-old at home is learning how to do it. Trading was something that I knew nothing about, yet it has changed our lives and we're now building wealth for generations and building legacies. Get back with the person who shared this video with you, join our community, and you too can make your life a dream.
See, if they can do it, you can do it. All you got to do is take that next step. And how they are able to take that next step and turn their learning curve into an earning curve, we actually have something called the Trade Buddy that will help you do it. Laura, I hope you're ready for this, because guess what? With this artificial intelligence, we help you go through 3 basic steps, help you identify, which you'll receive a notification. Then you'll confirm by validating the information and data that's been given. And then number 3, you decide by taking the pair and taking that trade. Okay. It's very, very simple. If you don't believe me, this is what Trade Buddy is producing on a weekly basis. Just last week, okay, we had 19 total trades that were, given out to our community. And out of those 19 trades, 16 were actually winners. Okay. That is an 84% win rate, right? So if you only took 6 trades with gold, right? That if you would have had a standard lot, you could have made a potential $15,000, right? How many of you would love to have earned $15,000 all from getting some notifications 6 times in 1 week, right? Everybody, right? So, when it comes down to it, we have something that is essentially that's a no-brainer, right? So could you press the button and start earning? Absolutely, right? So here's the deal. I want you to make a decision in regards to what you want to do with us. You can decide to be a customer, right? Or you can join our marketing team, where you're able to share this with other individuals and create some residual income, or again, be a customer where you just get the benefits of traveling for less and learning how to multiply your money. So those of you that may be thinking, hey man, I really want to, share this with some other individuals. I want to, have profitable income. I want to help other people create a better lifestyle and take action on what you guys have. I want to share this with other people and I want to benefit from that effort. Awesome. Guess what? The beautiful thing about this company is there's 7 ways of earning income. And in your job, I'm pretty sure you only earn one way, and that's just trading your time for money, right? And the last time I checked, Rabina, 7 is better than 1, right? So here's an example of how you can earn money, just basically sharing this with other individuals, right? So you share it with your friend who becomes a customer of yours for life. They save $212 going to Cancun. Guess what? You get paid a check for 50% because your friend saved 212. Okay. So now all you got to do is share this with the next person. You don't get paid unless your customer saves. That's why I always tell people it's service over profits, right? It's people over profits. We want to make sure that we serve the people first and we'll earn our profits second. Okay. But last but not least, we have Elevate. If you share the Elevate platform where you got about 10 friends, right? Let's just say hypothetically, you got 10 friends that are always complaining and crying about how they don't have enough money. Well, guess what? Hey, if there was a way that I could show you or I could put you in a platform that helps you multiply your money, would you want to know more about it? Yeah. Awesome. Get a part of Elevate, pay your subscription. And every single month, guess what? When you have those people that are paying their subscription, that's $30 to $50 per month per person. So that's an essential $300 to $500 additional dollars per month by sharing this with your friends. How many of you know at least 10 friends that want to make more money? Right? Okay, a lot of you on the line. Good. So let me ask you this. Based upon what I have shared with you right now, How much do you believe that you can earn using this system? Ladies and gentlemen, I've already helped countless people do over, I don't know, close to $1 million in business in 30 days. Now that essentially earned them over $10,000 in 1 month. But let's not talk about them. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about you becoming one of our next leaders, becoming one of our next income producers, right? Because here we are putting you in a position to where you can improve your lifestyle. So what do you believe you can achieve? $1,000 additional per month, part-time, right? Do you believe that you can earn an additional $5,000 a month, part-time? Do you believe that you can earn an additional $10,000 a month, part-time? Or do you believe you can earn even more than that, right? So those of you that are saying, hey, look, I really don't want to become a business partner. I want to use the customer opportunities, which is fantastic. I'm excited for you. Here's what you can do. You can get with the person and invite you to this call or watching this video, and you can get back with them and you can become a free customer with iGo, right? And book your next trip, right? If you're the type of individual and say, hey, look, man, I really want to learn a new skill to where I can be able to fire my boss or, be able to take care of my kids for Christmas and give them a great Christmas gift. Awesome. Get with Elevate, right? That's only $179 per month. That's cheaper than you going out to a restaurant 2 or 3 times per month, right? Or saving, some money from the fast food. But if you want to get to the profits faster, what I would recommend is get Trade Buddy, which includes Elevate, where you have a partner in profit, okay? But here's what I was talking about earlier on the call, our project. We are on a mission right now to help over 2,000 people, right? I want you to write this down. We are on a mission to help 2,000 people earn an additional $500 per month residually over the next 90 days. Over the next 90 days, okay? My question to you is, do you want to get in before the 2,000 people, or do you want to get in after? If I were you, I would get in before. You know why? Because you can benefit from what they produce, right? This is a team environment where everybody is helping each other, okay? If you don't believe me, look at this community. You learn all the leadership skills. You got the best leadership available with myself, Mr. Darren Gibson, Mr. Holton Buggs. You got all of my business partners that are coming together to help you win in a major way. I want you to visualize yourself being in one of these rooms, being at the next event with us, where we can celebrate you and what you've been able to achieve over the next 90 days. And I'm telling you right now, we got something that's already getting ready to break some ground. And I'm telling you right now, you do not want to miss on what's about to take place. So with that being said, if you are wanting to join the marketing team, here's what I want you to do. I want you to text me or the individual that invited you to this call, and I want you to text the word join, right? I want you to text the word join because you're ready to make that decision and move forward with creating a new lifestyle, being a part of this project 2K to help you improve your lifestyle for the better, and not only just help you, but help other people that you know. So with that being said, I hope I brought some value to you today. Get back with a person invited to this call and let's take action. See you guys soon. Boom.